Hi YouTube, Catmandu80 here. Welcome to my very first movie review for this channel. Today I will be reviewing Halloween 2018. Okay, now, first of all, I'm going to give you guys a little recap of why I necessarily want to do this. For those of you that don't know, I am a really big fan of movies. Movies are my passion. They're like my, as you could say, like my moment that I get to, just get away from all the crap in my life and with stuff in school and all that, besides video games. But like I said, I want to start doing more of these because I am passionate about movie reviews and I really do like this. So, but getting into Halloween 2018, first of all, this is going to be spoiler filled. So if you haven't seen it, go out to the theater, go see it, then come back and check out this video. So with this movie, first of all, let me recap like my history with the Halloween movies. Okay, so Halloween is my second favorite franchise, well, horror movie slasher franchise. Freddy was my number one. Jason's my number three. Chucky's my excuse me, fourth, and Ghostface is my fifth. So Ghostface had the last. Oh man, I forgot about Leatherface. Okay, swap Chucky with Leatherface and Ghostface with Chucky, and Ghostface is at the bottom. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, Halloween's always been my second. Now, Halloween has definitely had their ups. Of course, I love the original. If you watch the original, this one will make actually more sense. This one is 40 years after the original. It's not the second Halloween movie. It totally retcons Halloween 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, yeah, 8, 9, 10. And this is the 11th movie. I personally enjoyed the second Halloween. I enjoyed the fourth Halloween, The Return of Michael Myers, and I did love Halloween H2O. I like that one too. Those are just like my four, and guys, I think I'm happy to say out of all the sequels, Halloween 2018 is my favorite. This feels like a direct continuation of um, what John Carpenter planned in that first film. So I'll get into the good, then I'll get into the bad, and then I'll give you my overall review and whether you should go see this movie or not. Spoiler alert, you should. Well, like I said, spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen it, don't watch this review. Well, don't watch it yet. Okay, so with this movie, first of all, the good. I thought that Jamie Lee Curtis in this film, she's probably like the best Laurie Strode in this movie outside of that first one. This is probably like my best incarnation of her because you can really see how over the 4 decades, Michael has really like turned her life like upside down. Like she's having trouble with her family. She's having trouble with the connection with her daughter. Her daughter thinks she's been treating her all these years like, oh my God, Michael's never going to come. He's never going to do this. He's never going to do that. And Jamie's like, he's going to come, just not today, not tomorrow, not this day, but he eventually will return. And you can see how this is like a modern day person dealing with like PTSD, dealing with like a traumatic experience. And I think Jamie Lee Curtis like captures that really well in the film. But my biggest positive in here is, before I get into my other reasons, is of course Michael Myers himself. Okay, James Jude Courtney as Michael Myers. In my opinion, he is the perfect successor to Nick Castle. I don't think he's better than Nick Castle, but boy, does he come close. With this film, I think James Jude Courtney, well, actually no, Michael Myers in this film, guys, he is brutal. This guy, like, if you stand in his way, he will kill you. Like, I think this is the most brutal Michael Myers has been ever. Well, actually, no, the whole entire series. Yes, he's even more brutaler than the Rob Zombie ones. There's a lot of kills in here, and of course, I do love kills in a Halloween film. But I think one thing that they nailed, that I think they've been kind of like falling off with, is like the simplicity of it, like the simplicity of that first 1978 film. In this movie, like it feels so simple, but it's also sped up just a little. Like it gets straight to it. Like so the movie starts off with, of course, the psychiatrists are going to the mental facility where Michael's been there for 40 years. Although they never say where he went, when Donald Pleasance, Dr. Loomis, shot him off of the balcony, and then he fell onto the ground, and then all of a sudden, like, he's gone. Um, what else? What else? Oh yeah. So okay, they're at the facility. They show Michael, of course, the mask, everything that we saw in the trailer. They want him to speak. Michael doesn't speak. That's another thing, guys. They got the character of Michael Myers down packed in this movie. He feels just like he did in the original. Only thing is he's a lot more brutal. And like I said, James Hugh Courtney, he's the freaking man. He has the mannerisms of Nick Castle. He has like the walk down. He has like the overall look down. How Michael Myers is supposed to stand. How he's supposed to move and everything. This guy is like he like kicks it out of the park with this role. And hopefully they do make a sequel. Hopefully they don't. But if they do make a sequel, I want him to be in there. And that's another thing. Nick Castle actually had a cameo in this film. He actually played well, the first time Lori sees Michael in the house, and Michael does his like famous little head tilt like this. That was actually Nick Castle. That's the first, I think, yeah, that was the first time that Lori ever saw Michael, and that was actually Nick Castle in the role. So a great little Easter egg. That's also another thing. Like I think the guy's name is James. Wait, not James Courtney. I think his name is David Gordon Green. He directed this film. This guy like really has a lot of passion for this movie. He has so much respect and love for like these characters, and when I saw this movie, he gave me exactly what I wanted. Like he did these characters justice. Like he did something with the series that I think like nobody else could do. First of all, this is probably like the most well produced, well directed, probably acted Halloween movie out of all of them, because I think the one thing that Jason Gordon does nail a lot in this film, well, besides the directing and everything, he nails like the atmosphere. Like it actually feels like Halloween. Like there's Halloween trick or treaters going everywhere. They're knocking on the door asking for candy, and there's people playing pranks. It feels like an actual Halloween movie. Um, but also one of the writers that did another movie called Pineapple Express, he comes back and he writes in this film. This movie is actually surprisingly pretty funny. I laughed a lot with this film. Some jokes did not land, and I'll get to that in my bad section. But for now, we're in the good. Um, okay, man. What else? What else was good? Oh yeah, of course, John Carpenter actually being back. There's a great suspense. It's a scene where Laurie, where Michael's already in the house, and if you guys seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Michael's already in the house. Laurie's looking for him with the shotgun and the flashlight, and like she's so paranoid about where he could be, she locks this door. She checks behind this corner. She checks behind right there. She locks that door. Like just the overall suspense, cause you don't know where Michael is. He could be right behind her for all that he's knowing. Just trolling her like, I'm right behind you. But no, I do like the suspense in this film, and even the opening credits, it felt just like the original. Like this truly did feel like a good sequel to John Carpenter's 1978 classic. This truly felt like a good sequel. And of course the score. The score in this film, what John Carpenter did with that original score, how he added like modern day like features into it, worked so well with this movie too. When there's a scene, you guys probably saw this in the trailer, where these kids are walking, they bump into Michael, and then like this music plays right after the bump, and it feels almost like I said, it feels just like a sequel, man. Like it gets so much right. Like I can't even like hold in like really when I say, because this movie is good. I love it. And I think as for the good, one more thing. What would be one more thing? Oh yeah, the kids in this film. The kids in this film feel like real kids. They feel like actual kids that talk a certain way. Um, that actually they actually feel like real kids. They're not like people in the Rob Zombie movies, just saying the F word, and sexual references and everything. Everybody's just trashy, atrocious, just scumbaggish people that just say all this weird stuff and they curse like sailors, and it's so unrealistic. But these guys actually feel kids. Hey, Rob Zombie, I want you to go see this movie, and I want you to actually take down, like, this is actually how you write dialogue. Not every single dialogue you gotta write has to be mixed in with the F word, C word, H word, B word. Thank God, no N word. But yeah, you don't need people don't need like to curse every 24 seconds, man. Okay, now getting into my bad. Now it's just like little nitpicks and grinds right there. There's really like nothing like strongly bad. Well, there is one thing. First of all, the character of the boyfriend in this film, I felt like wait, hold on. Going back to the good. I also felt like Lloyd Strode's family in the film was also very good. But they could get just a little annoying. Like they had this little piece of dialogue where I think the mother of the daughter is going like, "Oh, you know, the world's filled with love," and like all that stuff. That felt kind of forced to me in the film because I'm like looking over at my dad. I'm like, did they really add that to me? It's a little too goofy. But yeah, that's it. So that's it for the good. So like I said, moving into the bad, the boyfriend and the boyfriend's girl. I mean, the boyfriend's friend, uh, really unlikable. Like her boyfriend, even in the movie, even cheats on her with another girl, and you know that of course that makes her sad and everything. And like he just tries to brush it off and everything. And when Laura was actually trying to call um, her granddaughter, this is what I'm talking about, the granddaughter on her phone, the boyfriend picks the phone and he throws it like in a little dish filled with like dipping in something. At first I thought she was gonna slap the heck out of him, but she didn't. And we never see anything. I wish Michael would have interrupted the party and killed him because I was waiting for him to get off my freaking screen. Um, what else? What else? Oh yeah, one of my biggest gripes with this movie is the whole Doctor Loomis character. Man, he like this little twist at the end where, if like I said, if you guys seen the movie, you know the twist. This twist where he takes out this little scalpel, if you want to say, well, the scalpel look-alike, and he turns around and and he he stabs the cop like 7 to 9 times in the film, trying to understand like what does Michael get out of killing. And I like it how in this film like they're saying like Michael is just like this psychopathic human. He's normal. Laura's like he's not human, and that's definitely not the case. I'll get more to that in my overall review section. But yeah, with the bad, like I did not like that character, like the Dr. Loomis. He doesn't even feel like Dr. Loomis. He will never touch Donald Pleasant. He can't even touch Michael McDowell from the Rob Zombie movie. Like he was just such a throwaway character. There's another scene where these cops are talking about their sandwiches, talking about the food, like subs and Vietnamese. They could have just cut that out. But the one thing that like really sort of like didn't they like retcon that? But why are they sort of doing that again? Was the overall ending. The ending in this film, where they trap Michael Myers down in this basement and they set it on fire. And then I was like, huh? Well, I mean, didn't they do that in the original Halloween too? With Dr. Loomis, you know, sacrificing himself and he blows up the place. And it, of course, catches on fire. And I said, why didn't they like do that again? Couldn't they just figure out another way to, you know, like kill him off or make sure he doesn't come back? But it's kind of anticlimactic and all this like cliches. You can pretty much see it coming like a mile away. Like you obviously know they're gonna live and everything and stuff like that. Um, I don't know what's another. Oh yeah, some of the comedic jokes did not land for me. Like I said, they mostly land in the good section of my review. They mostly land. I did laugh, but some of them I just felt like that feels kind of forced. I was like, nah, you don't need that in there. That was funny, but no. Like the movie like would switch from a horror movie to comedy, and there's half of the times where I felt like it was more of a comedy than a horror movie. But then by the time at the end, I was like, this is a horror movie. It's not a comedy. Okay, so getting into my overall uh, opinion about this movie. Let me set up straight. This movie is great. I really have like nothing truly bad to say about this. Like I said, just sort of like nitpicks here and there. If you guys love gore, you're gonna get that in this film. There's a lot of good kills. I'm sorry, man, my voice is a little cracky. There's a lot of let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like the gore in there. Like I said, Michael Myers is actually brutal. So if you guys really want to see a brutal Michael Myers, go see this. And there's gonna be some stupid characters in here. You're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die. You can see it coming from a mile away. But you're like, can't anybody in this film be like smart except for the main characters, but which got nah, they can't. They can only have so many main characters at the end because if all of them survive, you know, like what's the point? There's not gonna be any kills for Michael. He's gonna be over there like that. But yeah. Overall, guys, just go see this movie. This movie is great. Like, I would recommend this to any diehard Halloween fan, any horror fan out there, just a fan of like class. I mean, just a fan of slashers. Uh, that's really all I have to say in this review, guys. My overall grade, like I said, minus some of those thoughts, I can't really give it an A, but I give this thing like a strong B. This movie's a B. Like, this is the true sequel to John Carpenter's 1978 film, and when you guys see this, I think you guys may agree with me, you may disagree with me. Uh, like I said, as overall, go see this film. You're gonna have a blast. You're gonna have a great time. And hopefully you'll walk out of this movie feeling pretty satisfied. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review. And if you guys could like, subscribe, turn on bell ringer so you know every time I throw up a video like this, every time I post. And if you guys could actually do me a favor, I may actually rank all the Halloween films with this one in it. Um, so let me know like your rankings down below. Where would you rank this movie? Do you think this is the one of the worst, one of the best? Do you think this is better than the original? I hope not. No, it's gonna be that original. Well, in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video, guys. Like I said, hope you guys enjoy this movie, and I'll see you guys in the next review. See ya.